Nerds, welcome to JerBear Reacts. Today, we're going to react to Season 9, Episode 17 of Supernatural, entitled Mother's Little Helper. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe for daily content. If there's a day, there is a reaction. Links will be in the description box down below, as well as links for the Patreon, the Twitch stream, and everything in between. Jerry would do his best work behind the scenes. The last episode, we saw Crowley kind of off the deep end, taking some blood. Mainly, they just needed to get Kane's weapon, the first blade. They do get it. We see Dean kind of have some bad side effects from holding it, but it then goes into Crowley kind of picks up on the fact that they may be trying to double cross him because Sam wants to kill Crowley. I don't think Dean does. So it ends up flip, floop, floop, floop. That's the sounds it makes. Flip, floop, floop, floop. And Crowley's pretty much like, you know what? You guys will get this at some point. Just not right now. You're going to use it to kill Abaddon. But until then, I'm going to hold on to it. Which is fair play. So with that out of the way, we're going to get into this. All right, let's get into it.
It's on the menu tonight.
Meatloaf.
Really?
Meatloaf.
Again?
Gonna make little motions back and through, just brushing the grass.
I wish you wouldn't say that. You know how hard I work all day, and yet you criticize me.
That boy's like an active shooter. I don't like him. Oh! Knock him! His eyeball!
So yes, we're having meatloaf.
Well,
With potatoes
knock him.
and broccoli
Ooh, sounds
and
fire.
lots of good things.
Supernatural. Miss Young, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all real quick. I watched a thing about this the other day about, not everybody's, it's not a general statement, but it's just like people complaining about coming home to food and their spouse not making whatever the fuck. Bro, if you made me a casserole on Monday, I don't know what could be in it. It doesn't matter if it was just, you could make a dish on Monday. I will eat that shit every day until it's gone. If it's big enough, that thing could last, it could last us 3 or 4 days. I have no problem with that. If 4 times that week we had fucking sloppy joes, I'd be cool with it. If you made a meatloaf and you were like, you know what, we're just going to reheat up the meatloaf from 2 days ago. I'm going to like fry some potatoes to go with it. I'd be like, what? Let's go. Broccoli and potatoes sounds weird to go with meatloaf. I don't know what you traditionally eat with meatloaf. I haven't had meatloaf in forever. Potatoes, actually, I could see that. But yeah, it just doesn't make any sense to me that people are just ungrateful for having food. I get not physically being able to eat the same foods every day. There's a lot of people, it's like, if I have a hamburger on Monday, I cannot have anything burger meat related on Tuesday. I have to have something else. That I get that. But otherwise, bro, if you made me some stovetop stuffing, right? We make the stuffing. It's got we put the turkey in the stuffing. It's like a casserole type deal. We have turkey and like and broccoli with the stuffing. And the way that it's cooked, it's so good. But not like big piece of broccoli. The broccoli's like kind of fun. I don't know the other word, like maybe blended, shredded. I don't fucking, do you shred broccoli? I don't know. With some cheese on it. Oh my fucking God. I could eat that every day of the week. Or instead of turkey, we put chicken in it sometimes. Dude, we made this dish the other day that was macaroni noodles, like twisty macaroni noodles with that. And we had like sausage. We had beef, like ground beef. And there was another meat in there, I don't remember, with some pepperonis, some bell peppers, a couple different types of peppers. We seasoned that shit up. Bro, I mean, we had garlic, we had minced garlic in it, we had garlic powder, onion powder, the traditional stuff. We had some adobo. Once I made it, put some more adobo on that shit. A little bit of Danos was mixed in with it. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Eat your fucking food. Stop complaining. Men. That was probably too long of a side tangent, but it'd be like, yeah.
Hey. Catch any shutout last night?
Shut up. He's not fine. He ain't doing too hot. Oh, got the bottle ready. Man said, fuck it, I'm gonna drink a little bit. He then tossed the lid. I know a lot of times they use like tea and stuff for that situation, but that bottle right there, that looked like alcohol. So I don't know how they did that, but that looked phenomenal. I know a lot of times it's just like tea. I think unsweetened tea, you can get that look on it, which is unsweetened tea is fucking. Why would you just drink, just chew earth grounds? Just chew dirt at that point.
Anywhere, and everyone who saw her just before she gutted her husband said she was totally fine.
So what are you still doing there? Sounds like a case of the crazies to me.
Look,
Nah, see, I don't think so.
How's research going?
You don't just snap like that, I don't think.
All right, well, good luck.
I mean, it's gotta even be tough for Sam in that situation to hear your brother like that. Looking back. Ooh.
I can give you the mark, Dean, if it's what you truly want.
Can I use it to kill that bitch?
Yes.
With great power comes great responsibility. Shaky, shaky.
Now, I'll make it up to you. Look,
Bro, you can't tell me this guy don't like he would have been in the Vampire Diaries or Teen
trying to
Wolf
get there,
or
babe.
one of
I got
them.
into a fight with my mom. Oh, I think I got a bite.
Oh, there's something in my
Yeah,
eyes,
that's fine.
son.
Let me roll. I love you. Bye.
It's in my.
Oh, hey! I didn't know this was your ride, Mr. Ritchie.
Let's get you out of the cold.
All right, Mr. Ritchie about to fuck you up, son.
Thanks.
Poor Billy.
Freezing out there.
What's eating you?
Is it Leviathan or something?
My mom.
Oh, Mother's Helper.
Him.
Buddy, give it a rest.
Billy? Billy! I'm gonna call your mom. Have her come fetch you.
No, you're not.
Oh! God damn, Sam knocked that motherfucker out with an elbow.
Well, I'm working.
Boy, he can hear you in a bar.
You got anything?
Not sure, but
And we do know Dean has a
Handful of
tendency to go to the bottom of the bottle.
people have started acting out too.
Acted out how?
Well, same as the woman.
Now I'm trying to think of that song. It's gone.
Aggressive, violent, impulsive.
Sounds like you're at a Gold's Gym.
Except it's less steroid-induced, more basic instinct.
We had a Gold's Gym. That
It's
shit
the
got shut
little
down.
things can set him off.
Messed up.
That's when he had no soul.
Yeah, soulless me. Remember that?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, how could I forget?
But you weren't out of control like these people.
Be safe.
There's no way he doesn't hear music and shit in the background.
Kinda makes me a mistress.
He's a dirty dog. Oh, I love Crowley, man.
Now listen to me. Those demons are back. I'm telling you, it's happening all over again.
Demons.
Yes, demons. Are you deaf?
Wow, she looks wildly familiar.
We're gonna take care of those demons right away.
We're here from the Office of the Inquisition.
Is that Henry Winchester? God, dude, the game wasn't even over, bro. The 8-ball wasn't put up. What are you doing? You just throw the balls out? I love playing pool. I suck at it, but I just, something about it I love. That wasn't what I was going to pause for. Letters, that stamp, that like inky stamp right there. That's so good. That's just not a thing anymore. I feel like there was so many cool things from the past that got lost over time. And all the shitty things from the past didn't get lost over time. Like sexism and racism. Like that stayed, but all the cool shit, like inking the letters or like having really cool, I mean, there still are unique diners and stuff, but they just feel like they barely stay afloat and they have to up their prices because they have to make rent to hold the place. You can go to a place like fucking Applebee's and have dollar margaritas. But like a bunch of cool shit from the past just fell out over time. It's terrible. Meh. Meh, see?
What do you want? You tell me, Romeo. You.
What the fuck was that? I ain't never seen no shit like this in my life.
What do you want?
This man, I mean, he still uses a triangle, but he just racked them with his elbows. My brain is blown. That is chaotic.
You tell me, Romeo. You rang.
I'm curious about the order he
Let me
puts him in.
guess, You butt dialed me.
Yeah, I see.
Whatever the hell that is.
Now he's got two stripes next to each other.
By the way, we done here?
You're stalling. Because you're scared.
How much is a pool table?
They gave false names.
Real quick, I agree with Crowley. He's stalling because he's scared. But for our own knowledge, real quick here, as a family, I want to see how much a fucking pool table costs. I'm going to go to Amazon first. Because, I mean, I don't know, they ship everything. Yeah, I was going to say about 600. 500. I would show you, but Amazon just does a full-blown doxing. 600. Okay, what if a billiards table is probably the right word. We're gonna go to Jack Game Room just to see their prices. 10,000? This is $4,000 I'm looking at right here. For a fucking mat you roll some balls on? Bro, that's crazy. But yet I can get what looks to be a decent pool table on fucking Amazon for $649. Listen, I'm with people. Jeff don't need no more money. But I mean, this shit, it looks low to the ground, though. That is insane. It's an 87-inch pool table. 31 inches off the ground. So 12, 24. Just 2.5 feet off the ground.
Okay, and the woman?
Josie,
And the Pussycats.
did you know them?
Yes. Sort of. It's complicated.
Yeah, we knew of
That's
them.
none, sweetie. Complicated is my middle name.
Dressing up as a father and a nun is actually great. A great Halloween couple's idea.
Time is of the essence, Mother. Superior. The Cardinal's meeting with the Holy Father first thing in the morning, and he wants a report. Why? Because she answered me and not you?
No, because I went to Catholic school and I have a lot of pent-up anger.
Man, I know we got a lot of pauses, but back in the day, I've heard stories about how nuns used to be back in the day. I had a family member that said that they would have their nuns would come up and like drive their knuckle into the students or like hit them in the head. And you know what parents used to say back in the day? You probably did something to deserve it. I'm talking like 30s, 40s, between like the 30s and 60s, really. What? You probably did something to deserve it? Could you imagine? Imagine that happening now. Boy. The fuckery. See, when I was growing up, the nuns were sweet. I went to a Catholic school for a little bit. Nuns were sweet. They were very nice people. They always did super crazy things for us on holidays and made it feel very special. They were dope. But them old wicked nuns back in the day, especially this time frame, oh yeah.
Not understand.
A woman amongst the men of letters?
That's what I said, ho.
Yes.
Well, ain't that a blast?
Yeah.
You do know what we're capable of, Demon.
Yes, I know what you think you're capable of. But perhaps I should see for myself.
I mean, she seems like a
Wait,
little
what are you
older.
doing?
Was she like a crossroads demon?
Trading up from this bag of bones to Mr. Dreamy here. Then I can study your kind real close.
Don't!
Or what?
What you gonna do, little mama?
Take me.
But I don't need your permission. Abaddon takes what she wants. And right now, she wants everything.
Give me all. I don't remember how the melody, how that goes. You knew what I'm singing though. So from this point forward, she's been Abadanya. And Julie on the inside, she probably been gone, long gone at this point.
Study the men of letters?
For a moment. You okay? We did it. We stopped the demons.
Huh, really? What about the one that knocked me unconscious? How'd you manage to beat her? I'm not gonna ask any questions.
And nothing like it. What's in that bottle? Delusion?
It's a whole big 16 ounces of delusion.
Yeah, well, why don't you worry about yourself?
I will.
Crowley said he's starting to worry about him because Crowley got humanity in him and he just wants to be his buddy deep down.
Because like it or not, we're in this together.
Yep.
Your problems, my problems, our problems.
Our problems.
We don't now. When I say that when he's done with you, he's gonna go after your family. He's gonna go after your friends. Hell, he'll go after your prom date. So if you want to do that, if you want to damn anyone and everyone you've ever loved, in the slightest chance that you can win, then by all means, pal, you go right ahead.
What you gotta say to that, bro? This life ain't for you. That's a cool ass knife, though. This life ain't for you, baby.
I got it. Jake.
What's up, Jake? The snake?
Good.
Yeah, I fucking doubt it. We'll see Jake. He'll either die in this episode or we won't see him again until like, what is it, 15 seasons? Until like season 14, episode 3. He'll show up and get fucking wombo comboed, get his head cut off by, I don't know, Alexander Winchester, their great uncle, fourth removed. Could you imagine if that happened? Could you fucking imagine? I would shit this seat. God, I hope at some point there's an Alexander Winchester. Because that is a name right there, son.
The demons don't take leaks. Next time you want to shoot up, why don't you find a better excuse?
Right.
Guilty as charged.
What happened? I thought you were cleaning up your act.
Well, I was going to, but then after very little soul searching, I decided to embrace my addiction. What about you?
Damn.
Takes a junkie to know a junkie.
Say what you want, bro. That takes some stones. He said pretty much like, I accept it what I am. Have you? At least he ain't trying to bullshit himself around.
You want to touch that precious again, don't you?
He would. He saved you.
Of course he saved me. We're besties. And now,
He's a fuck you, Jake. He's a little, yep. We're besties. I think he's just using him like Crowley could in turn be using Dean, because once they get to Abaddon, like Dean would either kill Abaddon to save Crowley, or Dean was gonna kill his own brother to save Crowley. You know, something along those lines, maybe.
So noble.
Stealing souls is winning!
Damn.
Winning what?
Hell's crown, broad. You think Abaddon's just gonna sit there while those panty-waisted demons refuse to pick a side?
So what is that? Is that Grace?
She's turning souls into demons?
Demon army. Unbeatable, loyal only to her.
What? That still
At
feels
this rate,
weird.
should only take a couple million years. Have fun with it.
Sounds like a real hoot. Choking this boy out.
Exorcizamus te, omnicimus spiritus, omnes satanica potestas, omnes incursio infernalis ostari, omnes legio, omnes congregatio infectatio, ergo Draco maledicte et omnes legio demonia. Adjuramus te, et discipere humana creaturas et aeterne perditiones venenam propinare, vade pena, inventor et magister omnis velaci, hostus humanis, humiliare et manude.
Oh man. All that to get fucking stabbed. So okay, those jars, they're souls? They're looking for their body? Ah, so the soul looks awfully similar to Grace. I thought he was gonna be scared of that shit.
They never tell you how to act in the face of true evil.
Hmm.
Thank you, sister.
For the safety of all those involved, it's important that we keep what happened here today quiet.
Of course.
They both have really pretty eyes. Henry just looks like the dude from fucking Fallout. Like, just the opening scene.
Soon after I left the order.
We saved lives today.
Yeah?
We made a difference. This, our work? It's a noble calling, isn't it? I mean, yes, there's risk, but gosh, I feel the fool for doubting it for even a second. And you, Josie?
Me?
Feel like a whole new woman.
Well, I feel like a whole new person.
Womp, womp, womp. Come on. Come on, show. It's not that easy, is it? Look at that whip right there. That's a nice-ass car. I like them old wheels with the white trim on them. Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. You should have got rid of that hoe.
She's mining souls. Why? To create an army.
An unbeatable army. Taking all the souls, man. Fucking pure blood demons. Look at y'all. Can't even sit at the same table with one another. So, I mean, Sam still is 100% on just working with Dean. He's keeping the brotherly love shit out of it. With Sam looking into a town where good people are turning into violent killers, Dean confronts the after effects of having the mark of Cain. So we have Sam going to discover this stuff, learning information about Abaddon and how Abaddon was created. When she finally reveals herself, that this old lady kind of knew these people the whole time, that the demons were back in town taking people's souls, just like they did the first time around. So without these souls, they're just pure villainous kind of things. So Abaddon wants to create this army again. Now, with him discovering all of that, we have Dean having more interactions with Crowley. Dean being more so kind of saving Crowley from that other demon, a.k.a. Jake, fuckboy. Crowley says he's ready. Ready for what? I'm not quite sure. I think it could lead to Dean saving Crowley, choosing Crowley over something else, or saving him in a perilous situation, maybe against Abaddon. That much I'm kind of unsure of about what direction that'll go in. Crowley using kind of using Dean's own emotions against him potentially. But the parallels of them both kind of being junkies, like he said, I know a junkie when I see one. Crowley addicted to blood, just as Sam was back in the day. But now you have Dean potentially addicted to this mark of Cain. I think that'd be the most interesting thing to see how any of that plays out. I do like that Sam had the recording on his phone. That was very nice. I like more flashbacks of old Henry and these peeps, and you know, Dean racking the billiards with his damn elbows is still mind-boggling to me. She saw all that shit happen and didn't say a fucking word, and anybody she ended up telling thought she was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I'm going to see who that old lady is real quick because I am curious. I hope she's still alive. Every time I see an old person in a show, I'm like, yeah, they're probably fucking dead. And I don't want that. Mother's Little Helper. Really good episode. Jenny O'Hara. Is this her? Is that what I know her from? Is the movie Devil? Is that it? That may be it, dude. She was the old woman in Devil. Devil was such a good movie. I think Devil is extremely underrated. Extremely underrated. How old is she? I was about to say she was not born in 1986. That's a fucking lie. Does it not have her info on here? Oh, born in 1942. So that was, she's 81 years old. So she was in her 70s around the time this was recorded. I mean, she looks much older than that. No disrespect to her whatsoever. But yeah, Devil was a great movie. I remember, just a really quick story. We, in college, we watched Devil before we went to sleep. And we woke up to a fire alarm, like an emergency evacuation in our building. It was like a tri-monthly type of test they did. We thought that it was a wrap for us. Genuinely. I wonder what they... What's Devil's rating on IMDb? 6.3? I think it's better than a 6.3. I mean, that shit was so crazy. Yeah, here she is in this movie. Just so y'all can see. Yeah, this is 100% what I know her from. Good stuff. Anyways, that's a wrap on this episode. I mean, we've had a string of really phenomenal episodes. I think Blade Runner was really good. I think Thin Man was really good. This one's really good story-wise. I don't think it's not one of my favorite episodes, but it gives a good background information on things. So season 9, episode 17 is Mother's Little Helper. Season 9, episode 18 is Metafiction. And I'll see you there. Links and everything will be in the description box down below. Playlist will be up on screen. As always, stay cute, stay hydrated, and I'll catch you on the next one.